hope you guys don't mind being on. Do I have all your permission for if you speak, you'll be on in this video?
Yeah, we're all old guys, so it doesn't matter. We don't care what we look like.
Do we get royalties?
No, let me be clear about that. So, this is the after show that I'm recording. Oh, good, we get to see Warren's beautiful. I love the camera view on. Sorry, that's Richard. These are new people, so I have to learn your names. Everybody knows your name. So it was Warren here that brought up a good question on I asked it. He said he had. What did you say? You say you had legacy rooms, but you went to the current version, so you let all of that go because you didn't have the right kind of people in the room. So we need to address getting the right kind of people in the room, and if you have the right people in the room, which you can, and they still won't engage, so how to get them to engage, and to let you know that just because you gave up your legacy Skype and you're in current Skype, it doesn't mean that your legacy rooms can't be repurposed. You can even kick everyone out if they're you want different people, you want to rename it, you change the picture. I teach Skype room life cycle, so not just setting up a room correctly, but also how to get it to thrive, how to get the engagement going, how to fill the room with the right kind of people, how to build the culture in a room. So that's all the middle life, how to monetize a Skype room. That's the middle life, not just setting it up, but the whole middle life of a room. And then how to move a room so you can repurpose your rooms and your groups of people. You can build your Skype list. Hey sis, do you want to do you know how to mute? Or kind of like hearing you type. Yeah, you should be able to go up and hit the mic up at the top. There's mic and video. And thanks. That's perfect. So yeah, your legacy rooms are still in your Skype unless you have abandoned the history and you've been in current Skype for a long time. There's a danger of losing the history. But you still have those legacy rooms. You can, of course, build new ones. It's real easy for me to build new rooms. But yeah, I want to talk about building the engagement, getting the right kind of people in your room, building the culture, getting the activity. When you have a monetized Skype room just for members, it's like the bottom of your funnel, your sales funnel, or your vortex, your brand awareness. You've got the best people, your best clients, maybe even your best prospects in a private room. They're there because they want to engage. They want to have conversations with you and your community about your topics, your niche. So that's how to get the engagement. And then, geez, I don't know. What else did you say, Warren? There was so much there.
Well, it's not only the engagement, but to get people to even install Skype has become a real challenge. I don't know why. I think the new version of Skype, the cloud-based, I guess it is really slow on older machines. And a lot of people, they install it and they don't like the way it runs, so they get rid of it.
Right. That's some very, very excellent points. Excellent points, Warren. So some people are bringing new people into Skype and they don't know how to use it. So I teach them how to use, that's part of my Skype tips. I teach them how to use the basics of Skype. If your computer is old and it can't take the updating of Skype and your Skype is slowing down, you can go back to a slightly older version. I helped Preston do that yesterday. Instead of 7.6, he has 7.2. And it makes it so that your Skype doesn't slow down. So yeah, and then some people might be using Skype again for video calls only, for family and friends, and when they travel or when somebody they know, their friends and family travel. Once you have someone in Skype, you can easily invite them to a group once they are a right fit. And if you have, this is about finding your targeted people that will engage, right? That will have the conversations with you, that will click through and participate out on social or watch your video. So you have to engage them enough so that they love Skype, so that they become addicted to it because their community is in Skype. They have a family in Skype. Once you've got them, you've built relationships in maybe other people's Skype rooms with people, you can then it's very easy to go to a private chat and have those screen sharing moments with them in a Skype call, right? And you don't have to have a camera. You can just do an audio call. You can still screen share. You don't have to have a camera to have an audio Skype call, and even to screen share so that you can show them something or they can show you something. It's great for support even. So having those kind of, at the moment, for us that use Skype for business, you don't have a one-on-one Skype call. You use text chat, and you build relationships in groups so that you're expanding your ideal audience on Skype through Skype group chat rooms. And then you build a one-on-one relationship with them. And then when the moment is right, you go into a call and the relationship deepens once you can hear a voice. And if you have a video, or if you're helping them or they're helping you, you're building the relationship through screen sharing and file sending. Screen sharing is very, very powerful. So yeah, in order to get Skype to work for you, you got to get the engagement, just like you would on social. And you can get people to connect with you on Skype if you have a relationship with them on social. So there's lots of ways of engaging the conversation and benefiting from having various levels of awareness, if you will, down your funnel, as you move people down your funnel in Skype. Bring them into Skype from social. Take them out to social from Skype. Build the relationship, build the know, like, and trust, contribute to each other, and then go one-on-one. And then set up a time for a video call or audio call with screen share. That's a great way to build business, so that you're spending time with the right amount of people on Skype and build a huge network that's very active and helpful to each other even on Skype. So was that interesting or useful information to you, Warren, or anyone here?
Well, that's pretty much what I already do. I have not a group room anymore, but I have individuals that have my Skype address, and when I run my Skype, my status is online 24/7. The only time I turn it off is when I'm doing a video. So they know that, and they know that even if I don't answer right away, they can leave a message and I'll respond to them as soon as I get back.
Right. And some people find that the ability to, that's excellent that you use it that way. And some people find the ability to communicate to many people at once is very, very useful. You could do that in Skype rooms, and you can do that with Skype tools. You can build segmented lists of people in Skype from Skype rooms and communicate with them all at once using permission methods about things they want to know about using Skype tools. So you can segment your lists in Skype so that you can communicate to many people at once in many different ways, either privately or in groups.
I communicate to many people at once without Skype groups. I just have 4 or 5 people in chat at the same time, and that works fine for me. The advantage, or one thing I want to point out, is that I don't really have a business. I have a couple of programs that I promote that are websites that people can go in and make small amounts of money just to supplement their Social Security income like I do, or just to have a little extra money to work with. So I don't even call it a business. I say, I don't want a business, just send me the money. And that's what I've been doing for several years now. I've been online for about 15 years now, ever since I retired. And this is what I've evolved to. So Skype really plays a very important part in that, because I can communicate with people one-on-one and screen share with them and teach them things that they wouldn't ordinarily be able to learn.
And when you do have a huge team to communicate with instantly, it becomes very useful to build your segmented Skype lists so that instead of having just 5 or 10 people, you might have 20 or 100 or thousands of people to talk to on Skype and get a word out really quickly. Right, Dario?
Then you have a business.
Yes, then when you have a business, when you have a giant team,
I don't want a business. I just want the money.
Yeah, a lot of people just want the money, and they're having trouble with that.
I think, Warren, for some of the business, direct contact is the best solution. And if you want to do a group talk, for some businesses, people do not join. But if you talk with them directly, they see that you care about them, and they listen to you and talk to you directly, and you can get the result. I think that's why you get the best answer with direct contact than using the group.
Right.
Well, that's worked for me so far.
Yeah.
It has worked for some of my works too.
Right. It's true. Ultimately, you still have a one-on-one conversation. Ultimately, you still have a one-on-one relationship. That's what all business is based on. Even if you go out and buy a product or service from somebody, you have a relationship with the quality of that product or service, and you have an emotional bond with using that business. You know, again, if you need that product or service again. So ultimately, it's all about the relationship. It's all about the value that you offer to somebody. So yeah, having Skype to build that relationship and to have the option to go one-on-one is great. And to scale up business so that you have a gigantic network within Skype, or you want to build, you don't want to be limited to 5 customers or 10 customers. You want to have hundreds or thousands of team members or clients or customers or even prospects. There's different ways of using Skype, and you can do all of that in Skype.
So is there an easy way to reinstall 7.2 and not upgrade to the newer version so I get the speed back?
Yes, there is. I've got a link that you can set up a strategy session on the other side of that opt-in page. Right here. See it?
I'm on that page now in another screen.
Great. You know what? I put it.
And I'm already
I put a dot between Skype and chat, and I shouldn't have. Let me fix that.
No, that's good.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't. It should be broken.
It means anybody that gets there is paying attention.
Okay, so I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on. Skypechat.net/Skype.marketing. So on the thank you page there, you'll see a link for a strategy session with me. And I'd be happy to help you get a 7.2 or...
Okay, I didn't get to the thank you page because when I tried to sign up and it said I was already signed up.
I wish I had remembered to say that. For the people that are, you must have signed up last week.
I signed up, I don't know, years ago, but I signed up again last
Right.
week or whenever I got the message for you to tell me that you were having these kind of sessions.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that, Warren. I didn't know you were even one of my followers. That is...
I've been following you for years.
I get that a lot. That's great. I love it. And thank you so much. That's a new list. And for those, I totally forgot to include that. I should have put it in the... Oh, well. For those people that are already on that list, there's a thank you page for that you probably will get in your email, or I'll send to you. I'm going to build a Skype list. If you did you add your Skype ID when you filled out the form? Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
So I'm going to make a Skype list and follow up and make sure that all the people that already subscribed to skypechat.net / there's still too many dots / Skype.marketing. Let me fix that again. You guys want to see how to do this and do your lower third? Oh yeah, look at that. There's still an extra dot. You go to the one with find this on the left, and then on the right you find this. You have to turn it on and off for. Looks like I better save the marketing preset. Let's see. I can change my logo. There's still too many. It didn't change. Maybe I didn't save it. But yeah, there's a thank you page. That's the wrong dot. There's a thank you page that I'll send everybody that I updated. So, save. Please enter a preset title. Okay. This one. Did we do it? Oh.
Go, girl, go.
Skype chat.net/Skype marketing. Save. I think if you turn it off and on, it saves it. Yay! Okay, I hope that stays put. All right, so yeah, and then to make that go away, you go click. Oops, we lost Warren. So yeah, so I will do strategy sessions. I will send people the new thank you page for those people that already signed up for my Skype marketing list, the new list, where I'm going to invite you to free webinars and give you little tips and tricks. There, you made it back. Fantastic. We lost you there for a minute, Warren.
Yeah, modern technology.
So yeah, this is fun, recording the after show. So that's, if you guys don't have anything else to ask or share, how you use Skype, how you use Skype rooms, about anything I talked about, segmenting your Skype list, using Skype tools, Skype marketing, how to get to that thank you page. I don't know if you heard that, Warren. I'll send that to you, or you can Skype me and ask for it.
Okay. Julie, I have a question.
Earn everything. Okay. Who said that? I don't have the chat open. Oh, okay, Bev. Learn. Oh. You can learn and earn everything. Go ahead. Go ahead, Richard. Michael's trying to talk.
Yeah, this is Michael.
Oh,
I have a
Michael.
question. On your Skype marketing area, do you have an area there for newbies? I've been on Skype for a long, long time, but never used it as a marketing tool, and that's what I want to start doing. And setting up the rooms for the different areas that I have.
Right.
Of course, right now I've been fighting with Skype to get my restriction taken off, and that's been a lot of work.
Wait,
it's almost to the point where
they restricted you from purchasing? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've sent them multiple.
Grab a 15-minute strategy session with me, Michael. I don't mind helping you. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind helping you with that. For sure. So, on the thank you page of the Skype marketing, that's what you want to ask me for. Send me to the thank you page for the Skype marketing. So make sure. Now, Michael, wait a minute. Is this the Michael I've helped before? I know
No.
I've seen you. We're connected on.
Yeah, yeah, we're connected on Skype, but I've never been to any of your sessions or anything.
Oh, this is the first. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, well, welcome, and thank you so much for coming.
And he's cuter than the bird.
He's cuter than the bird. Yeah. So, Michael, have you also subscribed at skypechat.net/Skype.marketing?
Yes, I did that a few minutes ago.
Then you'll get the new thank you page.
And I have already confirmed the listing.
So the page that you land on that says, what does it say, Dariosh? See you on Skype in blue at the top. Yeah.
Right.
That page should have. Let me go to it. This is the page you'll see. I gotta find my.
So we gotta go on an older version of Skype then to have the proper
powers.
I guess chat room or whatever.
Let's see. Well, one way to create a legacy room is that's a good place to start. One way to create a legacy room is to create it in the correct older version of Skype. And I'll tell you a little secret. The last version how do I say this? The last version Skype lets you log into, because some they retired, you actually cannot log into them unless you get properly set up. Those are the ones you need for, all the powers. The retired versions. They don't let you have those without setting up your computer correctly, which I do. But you can go back to the last version they let you log into to create a legacy room. So because all of that is like too complicated, that's why I decided to give a bonus to people who are members of CUOnSkype.com and also are on the new marketing list, Skype Marketing, skypechat.net/Skype Marketing. People that are on that list, and even if you're a free member, you also have to join CUOnSkype.com. But I will show you a bonus video of how to create a legacy Skype room with a Skype / command. I forgot to talk about that too. Darn. Yeah, so that's one of the bonuses of being on that list, and also being a free member of CUOnSkype.com. They're different. You'll notice the URL is member.CUOnSkype.com. You need to actually still join. So make sure that we get you that thank you page, and I'm looking for that right now. Is that easy for you to get your paws on, Barriosh? Sorry, I didn't mean pause. Or did I? Let's see. Welcomes to Skype Marketing. Yeah, this is the thank you page. So for you guys, let me put it in the chat.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there you go. So I put that in the chat, member.CUOnSkype.com/welcome to Skype Marketing. And two of you, I don't know for sure, have subscribed, but you all have access to it. So there's a link to get a strategy session.
Yeah, I got sent to that
Perfect.
page after I signed
Yay, it's
up.
working, Daryash. And Mary and everyone who helped me to set up the funnel. So the bonus is get your Skype strategy session. One of the things I told you guys is that I'll help you get an older version of Skype that's easy to log into. Not promising you won't get bugged for updates, because that's a deeper setup. That takes more time. But also, I want to make a video of how you can create a legacy room with a Skype command in current Skype. If I didn't say that clearly, there's a way to do that. And I'm sorry, I'm just yakking. I have a loose jaw. Michael, thank you. Michael,
We
I
like
appreciate it. Michael, you want to learn more about all of this, I guess.
Promoting his business,
Right.
I guess.
Yeah, yes, I want to be able to set up some different rooms, whatever kind. Apparently, there's more than groups now for the different things I'm in. And
That's a good way to segment your list. That's
then
one
also-
way of segmenting your Skype list, but it's not the only way.
Right, and then because I do internet marketing, but I'm also I have a brick and mortar business, which is an
Right.
exotic bird store, hence the bird.
Doc,
That we do a lot of rescue work and all that, and it's more to also chat for advice
Perfect.
and stuff like that. But I also want to be able to learn how to connect these different rooms on my
Yes.
sites.
So you need to know, you need to,
I've-
there's quite a few things you need to know. First of all, set up a legacy room. Do not set up a Skype room by default. You'll get a cloud-based room. Set up a legacy room. Find out from me how to do that with the / command in current Skype. Otherwise, you have to go back to a legacy version of Skype that is, it would take more of my time to show you, so it would probably be a coaching fee that would cost a little bit more of my time.
And I hear a lot of people complaining about that in the new Skype, that they can't
Right.
kick people out, can't
Right.
delete other people's messages,
Members' messages. Yeah.
and that, and it's
Exactly. So that's the those are the problems that the legacy rooms solve. And I could show you how to create a legacy room, but there's more to know.
Well, what I may do is after we talk is then maybe talk to you about whatever your rates are, and then hire you to help me
Absolutely.
get through some of this.
Please do grab a 15 to 20 minute strategy session. I think they're scheduled for 15 minutes, but I usually go over. I try to schedule them so that I can go over a little bit.
Yeah, it says 15 to 30 minutes on your thing.
Okay, great. You grabbed it. Did you schedule a strategy
That's
session?
what it says. I'm in
Perfect.
the middle of scheduling it right
If you read
now.
the instructions, if I haven't distracted you with all my talking, it says to Skype me, because it will show up on my Google Calendar, which I don't always look at. So Skype me when it is. Great.
Right.
Perfect.
Okay.
This has been fantastic.
When you say you want to do it, you can do it in the current version of Skype. Does that include
Yes.
the 7.2 that you said that I should go to in order
Absolutely.
to get the speed back? Okay. So the first thing would be to get 7.2 set up, and then try to schedule, try to put in a legacy chat room.
Yeah. I'm not sure, it's funny. It's like there's so many details of this that you have to tell me exactly at what point it is you are and exactly what you need. Because, to talk about this in theory is like too much information, right? I'm sure you guys are experiencing it. So that's why I'm making this new Skype marketing list, and that's why I'm going to build new Skype lists and follow up with you guys in email and Skype and make sure that you have all of the pieces of the puzzle. So, Warren, I want you to share with me what you were thinking about doing first 7.2 and why you were thinking you needed that before a legacy room.
Well, if I set up a legacy room in the current version of Skype, which I'm running right now, and it runs slow, and it loads slow, and I have all kinds of problems with it because of the speed of my computer. I have an older computer. And so I'm thinking I need to go get 7.2 running and operational, then proceed with the next step of the plan, which
that would be fine. I mean, they're separate. Probably I haven't tested 7.5 and 7.6, which is, as we speak, current Skype, at least for Windows. I think Macs are probably in there too, but we're talking about desktop versions. So current 7.5 or 7.6 probably also you can create the legacy room, but for the purposes of getting your Skype to not slow down so much, there's a couple of things you can do. You can certainly go back some versions, early 7 and late 6, so we can try 7.2 first. They're separate issues. And then to have the full powers back of moderation and of being a creator, because you can't be a creator in a cloud-based room, even if you create the room. They just took that away. What were they thinking? So you can create a legacy room as an infrastructure, and then if you need those other powers, you can get with me to find out about getting set up so that you stop the automatic updates and you can run the moderator retired versions of Skype. But as far as your Skype being so slowing your computer down, slowing your Skype down so much because it's a heavy new version of Skype, that's a separate issue for the most part. And we can, try different versions just to make sure that the other thing you can do, that's what I was going to say. The other thing you can do if your Skype is slowing down is we can look and see if you have too many pending contacts. And you could hire me for a short session of do it for you and service, and I can simply get in and remove all your pending contacts, put them in a file, let you follow up with them, and not have them slow down your Skype. If you've got, I have one person who's got almost 6,000 contacts. Oh, we have an echo. I don't know why. Almost 6,000 contacts, and he says from back in Message Magic days, probably a lot of those are pending. So we can just get rid of those, put them in a file, add them to another Skype account, follow up with them, and not have them bog down your Skype account. So that's another thing that bogs down Skype accounts, is hundreds and thousands of pending contacts. So I hope that was informational and educational for you guys.
It was.
Pending contacts, yeah. You're asking what are they? Pending contacts are people that you have added that didn't add you, or that vice versa. That they have added you, but you haven't added them. And that can actually slow down your Skype. You need to choose to accept them or decline them. And they need to accept you, or they're going to slow down your Skype as a pending contact.
Because I know that I accepted some and then I blocked them.
Blocking probably does, I've never thought of that. I've seen blocked contacts that are still contacts, I think. I have to test that. You'd think a blocked contact would no longer be a contact. That's what I would assume. That would be intuitive. But I'd have to look in my pending contacts to see if I have blocked contacts. That would be interesting.
Blocked contacts are not your contacts anymore, and they can.
Right, but would they show up if I did a filter with XGuy or XGuy as pending contacts? That would be an interesting question. I could do that. So some of these Skype tools help.
No, they are not pending.
That's what you'd think.
They are blocked.
But the thing is, I have a visual memory of seeing my blocked contacts. Like they get hidden, but I can search for them again. Of course, you can search for non-contacts too. So the only thing I'm thinking is, if I were to filter pending contacts with my Skype tool, XGuy, would I see any are blocked? And XGuy is a great tool for that because you can click right through and see their status. And the status or the image where the status goes on a blocked contact is very specific. Anyway, it's been a half an hour. I think that's a long enough time for an after show, and I hope all of you guys got some great information out of that. Bev, are you still with us?
And Julie, we're all booked for Thursday.
Fantastic. Excellent.
I sent you a thing in Skype.
I love it. Okay, well, thank you. I want to thank you, especially Dariosh, for all of your help. You've been wonderful. And tomorrow we'll do another hangout on air with Dariosh talking about website security. So if you guys want to come to that, let me know. And we will send you the Google Hangout. Or you can connect with me on Google Plus as a plus me, circle me, and you should see the event for the Google Hangout on air on Asgard Security. I'm going to interview him about website security. So that'll be interesting. Right?
Yeah,
perfect.
I'll
look for you.
Already.
Circle you back. You're welcome, Dario.
Thank you, Julie.
Okay. I'll see y'all on Skype. Thank you.
You were a great girl.
Thank you so much.
Enjoyed
You're welcome.
you. Thank you.